Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy,
Paz.
and this is, give it a go. You see the APOSTOLICA, APOSTOLICA.
APOSTOLICA.
It's an apostle and Metallica met in a bar and ended up with APOSTOLICA. Song called No More Place in Hell. I can say that. Cool. Off this album. Great.
What's the name of the album,
Great.
Hedgy?
Here we go. Well, the album's obviously called Heretica Ecclesia. Probably. So, yes, Heretica Ecclesia, definitely. It's not out yet. It's not out till September. I don't know what we're getting here. So, I have nothing to say. I didn't even look up where they were from. But you know what? With a name like that.
And the list of the band members all only got one name.
Yes. So I can't even go off their surnames and go, well, that sounds like... eh. So, it's going well. It's going well. I think we should probably just get on with this one. Before... I mean, it's an interesting album cover, though. It reminds me of something. Most things do, don't they?
In this last battlefield, swords are shining low. No one can escape the fate unknown. Now the sun is shattering, the spirits will arise. No more place in hell for mankind. Is this the God's plan to leave us in pain and death in each other's soul? In this last battlefield, swords are shedding blood. No one can escape the fate unknown. Now the sun is shattering, the spirits will arise. No more place in hell for mankind. In this last battlefield, swords are shedding blood. No one can escape the fate unknown. souls are shedding blood. No one can escape the fate unknown. Now the sun is shattering, the spirits will arise. No more place in hell for mankind. In this last battlefield, souls are shedding blood. No one can escape the fate unknown. Now the sun is shattering, the spirits will arise. No more place in hell for mankind.
Did I just listen to? Like a slowed down Powerwolf. Can we play that on 1 point? Can we play it faster on 1.25 or whatever?
And just have a moment to process that.
That's the modern word for thinking,
Because-
apparently.
I don't want to come over as overly negative.
Oh no, I can do that. The chorus sounded like a nursery rhyme. The melody reminded me of like a nursery rhyme. And even when he double bassed it and they speeded it up at 1 point, it still sounded like someone had metalled up a nursery rhyme. And the production was clear, but it done the thing that clear production can do, which is cut the heart out of it. So it didn't have any depth to it. There was no kind of impact to it. In my humble opinion,
Yeah,
I didn't hate it, but it didn't do anything for me.
it's got a couple of tropes in it that really push my buttons. It is first. So it looks like Scarlet Records have gone. Oh, we want another Powerwolf Ghost Sabatoni type band. They'll do, because and if I was listening to this whilst playing Skyrim, I'd probably enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's one of those, I think if I heard it a couple of times,
it's in
I'd
the
start
background.
singing it.
That's because it'd be in the background and I'm not taking any notice. Because I'm here listening to it as for a purpose. I'm thinking, oh, don't like that. Don't like that. Anyway, it's one of my biggest moans, and you all know about this, is keyboards, right? And I get it's a personal thing, but this is one of these modern tropes that is guilty. Sabaton's guilty of it. Powerwolf guilty of it. Unleash the Archer's new album is guilty of it. And I'll list reel off a load where the keyboards are so dominant. Metal Light, that's another one. And they've not got a keyboard player, so why would you have the keyboards dominating your sound like that? I don't understand it. And I had to tell my head a couple of times because I was trying to listen to poor guitar player who's the rhythm guitar is so low down in the mix for a constant uninteresting keyboardy drone, which it's had all the way through. Even when he slowed it down, he sort of just had this. Oh, that's just you.
You distract me while I click on things.
I thought it was weak. When it's supposed to kick in, it started with the chorus, which is a typical Powerwolf trope. You expected to kick in with something, but it was ploddy. It was sort of with the keyboard. So where's the guitars in that? And I didn't like his voice.
No, I didn't.
It wasn't melodic enough to get the melody across. It was too.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like any of it.
No, I think that sums it up well. I think, and Battle Beast is another one. They do it all.
Do you want to hear it 1.25?
But man, your Battle Beast does have a keyboard player, so fair dues.
You do, don't you? You want to hear this speed
Go
it
on.
up slightly, don't you?
Go on.
Let's face it,
Try it.
folks. Here it is at 1.25.
It's seven-
I've
it's
just
seven
clicked the
wonder
magic
all
button.
over
Let
again.
me just make it fit the screen properly. I don't know, I've clicked a random place. I don't know where we are in the song. Now it's Sabaton.
No, it's Sabaton, yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
It drags. Speed it up.
Speed it up. Yeah,
Comes
just
to life.
comes
It's
to
a
life.
1.25 song.
Uh,
Don't need to say anything else.
no, it's just
It just, and I don't know. I mean, maybe they got more upbeat ones, but why release this? It just, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's me.
live. I reckon it'd work quite well when you
Right, kind of big and bombastic.
yeah.
And then the speed wouldn't matter so much. But it's a bit too clean. It's a bit too sanitized and just a bit too slow. So it's lost. It doesn't have an impact. It doesn't have impact for all of the visuals. Like I say, if the video was not there, what would you have? You'd have something like a bit of a ploddy song that after 3 listens you would be singing, but just doesn't.
I don't think it was that catchy.
There's no fire in it.
No.
That chorus just reminded me of a metalled up nursery rhyme. Not the words, but just the whole general
Yeah.
thing of it. Well, there you go. You can't win them all. And it's just one opinion in a sea of YouTube opinions, isn't it? So I really do let us know what you think.
So I'm never a big fan of Ghost either. I don't understand it.
No.
They're really popular. Don't hear it myself, and if I don't hear that, why?
Yeah. And before you ask, I did a Ghost one. It got blocked worldwide instantly. So I'm sure I'll be doing Ghosts.
But I understand that you can't like
Raps,
everything, and
that's
that's
the
going
song
to
I
be everything's going to be a cup of tea. But that I don't know. I think there's better examples of what they're trying to achieve.
Who's buying that? Is it Powerwolf fans that want something slower? I'm not sure who that's appealing to. But
Like I say, live it might get you going. I think.
yeah, this isn't live.
But
so it didn't-
it's dominated by the keyboards, and they've not got a keyboard player. I can't get my head around why any band would want to do that. The keyboard player's good. Who's he? Just
I don't know,
the
it's
producer did
just
it in the
some guy,
studio.
yeah.
Because there was with Savage Messiah. I think it was their latest album. I think it was their producer. He actually said, the guy when we went to see him live said, "Do you want keyboards on it?" And they said no. So we'll try to put some on. Yeah, come on. And they put keyboards. Well, I think it was a producer or somebody put keyboards on without the band really being involved, and it weakens it. I thought, well, they haven't got a keyboard player live, so they have to play with tapes and playbacks and stuff like that. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. My pudding brain can't compute why you would do that.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Bye bye.